You can afford to spread the wealth. You can keep one for yourself. I am on auto ship with almost every Ferris nut configuration that we do here at HSN. You can snack to your heart's content. They're good, they're delicious. When you see what they're doing though, they do this only during the Christmas season. So it's pumpkin spice season, it's Ferris nut season. You have 3 different choices, 3 big jars. Now this is the cherry, berry, and nut. Get this on auto ship. Get it on auto ship. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Then we have the roasted and salted. But by the way, it's not an overabundance of salt like a lot of other manufacturers. And then if you wanna go raw, my brother Chad really watches the salt in his diet. You can choose that as well. $11.24 on FlexPay. And real quickly, I'm gonna read you some quantity updates because Carrie has so much information to share. If you want, Kevin, the auto ship is the most limited on any of these, correct? I believe. Okay, if you want the cherry berry and chocolate, I have 600 in the auto ship. Okay, if you want the roasted in the auto ship, what do we have, about 400? Okay, 400 only in the auto ship. And then if you want the raw unsalted, we have 240 only in the auto ship. All right, Carrie Mileto, you've got some explaining to do. I love you. I love Ferris nuts. Do you know I ran out? I've been waiting for this to come back, and I actually crave these. That cherry berry nut and chocolate is my favorite mix that you do. But Carrie, if people haven't heard the Ferris nut story, we've got some beautiful displays here. This is not like the nut mix that I see in my grocery store or my specialty store. Can you tell them why this is different and why we can only do it really once a year?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, Ferris, we'll start with Ferris is from Grand Rapids, Michigan, a USA-based company since 1924. I want you to think about that for a second. How many companies do you know of still in business since 1924? There is absolutely a reason. We are a family-owned, third-generation company. Everyone is hands-on at Ferris, like you're seeing the factory right now and everything that's going on there, and I've been there. This is a small factory. It's hands-on. It's real true commitment and real passion. In fact, every airing that we have, they are watching and excited to see you order and the things that you say about how much you enjoy it. So this is artisanal snacking. This is not what you would find in the grocery store, Shannon, like you were saying. This is absolutely much different than that. And the best way for me to explain that to you is to show you. So cherries, berries, and nuts is our classic mix. It's what we've been doing for 10 years now at HSN. And it starts with those cashews from India and Brazil. We add our California almonds, which is the top place to get almonds from. We have our pecans, which, by the way, I always like to point out, these pecans, we try our best to get them to you nice and whole, just like this, because that's how you get all those oils and that delicious flavor. Then, because we're from Michigan, we put in our juicy, delicious Michigan cherries, and then we finish it off with our USA cranberries. So this is a mix. When you look at the cherry berry, either roasted, salted, or raw, this is kind of that mix that's that perfect, just kind of a party on your palate, I always like to say, because it mixes well together. It's the savory of the nuts. It's the antioxidants in the fruits. They just pair so well together. But then listen, this time of year, it's finally cooled down where we can ship our chocolate chunks. So then we add in, and these aren't chips. These are huge chunks. If I hold it up next to my finger, you see how large it is, like even in my hands. So it's a bittersweet dark chocolate. And the bittersweet is because we don't want it to be too sweet to compete with the dried fruits. So we want you to get the sweetness and the tartness from the fruits, and then get that bittersweet dark chocolate mixing with those amazing nuts. This is an experience, if you've never tried Ferris, that I can almost promise you've never had.
It's true.
And that's why, right? And
Carrie, I'm so sorry. I have to give a quick quantity update. By the way, Terry, right now it's on a 60-day rotation, not through the summer if you're getting the chocolate, but I actually, so you can change it. So if you wanted every 120 or 180, you can actually change that. I just did that. But the problem is this could actually be your last show for auto ship. Now remember, that just means that you can get the quantities that we have left for the Christmas season. It's free shipping, it's on flex pay. So once more, you choose. Now remember, you get the 3 big jars, a pound apiece. The cherry, berry, and nut. This is the size of the nut that Carrie was just describing. On the auto ship, I now have fewer than 600. I got on auto ship for that. I've been craving this. Fewer than 600 on the auto ship. If you want the roasted and salted, and remember, have these at the ready. So we have 200 only on that auto ship. And remember, that is it for the once a year season. So, and then you can also do the raw. Now, even on the salted though, I'll say it's lightly salted, but Carrie, I just actually sent the raw to my parents' house because my brother watches salt. And then I sent the roasted and salted to my parents' house because my dad snacks on nuts. He likes a nice, healthy snack. But this really does taste like you're cheating. I mean, look at the size of those. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I love showing the wheel because the wheel really shows you the quality of what you're getting. And there's so many things you can do with this too. And so I like to show some ideas. I use these and my husband loves these. He's on the camera right now and he's shaking his head. These are his favorite. I just take either oatmeal cookies or like a sugar cookie and I put some Ferris right on the top. I bake them for like 5 minutes. I pull them out, I place them on top, and then I continue baking them. Look how beautiful. And it makes them so delicious. You can add these to your cupcakes and your baking for the holidays. There's the cupcake. I generally will use this in my parfaits a lot. So if you want to have like, just kind of like a little crunch and a little something extra on top, Greek yogurt and a little bit of Ferris goes a long way. The thing to remember about Ferris is that we are packing these and shipping these fresh upon your order. They're not sitting in a bin somewhere or a rack somewhere or in a store shelf somewhere or anything like that. They are being made, packed fresh, and sent to you. And that's why I always point out, we like to show we have a clear container because we want to show you all the way around. And Shannon, I love that you mentioned about the roasted salted not being too heavy because we want to bring out the flavor of our nuts and fruits. We don't want to hide it. And the difference is when you look at the bottom, you can see there's no like salt all over the place, right?
It's true.
Like sometimes, right?
Carrie, it does appear this is probably your last chance to get any of the auto ship configurations. And remember, you can customize that auto ship anywhere from 60 to 120 to even once a year, but you're the only ones who are probably going to be getting that auto ship. Now, Kevin, am I correct in saying if they do a single ship, could they do that apply and buy promotion? Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow, that's pretty wide. If you do, and I think there's only like 36 hours left of our apply and buy promotion, in that case, you actually take $40 off your first purchase. So holy smoke, that makes it less than $5. So any way you stack it, there's still that unconditional money back guarantee. These make